Hey you, yes you. Welcome to another episode of Justin Sports Network's coverage of the Phoenix Suns in Tecmo Super NBA for the Super NES. I'm your host, Justin Leeper. I'm your Phoenix Suns coach, Justin Leeper. I'm the cameraman, Justin Leeper, and also the audio technician, Justin Leeper. Doing a lot of things here, wearing a lot of hats. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't really believe in hats. I believe hats contribute to early male pattern baldness, so I try not to wear them too often. I also try not to go out of bounds that often, but I just did that just then. So today we're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I can't really think of too many players that played for the Timberwolves back in this day, except for Pooh Richardson was their point guard, I believe, and of course we have Poo-Poo Perry sitting on the bench. He'll come in for Jeff Hornacek when we get sick of Jeff Hornacek and his biased stats. But there's Kevin Johnson, point guard for the Phoenix Suns. Good steal there, goes to Jeff Hornacek, up to Tommy Chambers, to Mark West, who's some reason at the top of the key, but Mark West makes it happen with a cutscene dunk, baby, yeah. Liking it. Liking that steal. I'm liking everything. Oh, Jeff Hornacek, proven pretty valuable already against the Twolves, as that scoreboard says, because Timberwolves is a rather long name. Why, what's wrong with just calling them the Wolves? I don't know why you need to qualify that. Why you need to be discriminatory against other Wolves. But Minnesota has a lot of timber, so I guess they have a lot of wolves. But they got a lot of lakes, too. You don't see them being called the Minnesota Lake Wolves. Tony Campbell, don't remember him. I think he's not a real person. I think they just made him up for this game. Ooh, good cut, good pick. Good layup by Kevin Johnson over Pooh Richardson. Felton Spencer is the starting center right now for the Timberwolves. They are not a good team. This should be a walk in the woods. A lot of fouls though. 3-team fouls already for the Suns. They do not want to arouse the ire of that ghost-eyed referee. That would not be a good decision. Boom, all right, let's get Mark West double pumping right now. There you go. Like that. He is going to run all over Felton Spencer. He's going to run all over him, all over the whole team, all over the state of Minnesota, which is not a bad state. I lived there 5 years myself. While I learned how to be a pro wrestler and was a writer over at Game Informer magazine. And a hush falls over everybody as the Suns take it out of bounds. Now let's look up at the screen there and look up at the bench, the T-Wolves bench, and they look defeated already. Those guys do not look happy. And really, if you're playing for a team as sucky as the Timberwolves and you're not starting, then yeah, you're probably hating life right now. That one guy looks like he needs a pee. The other guy looks like so many of the people who are sleeping on the subway trains in Japan here. Oh, there's Thurl Bailey missing the shot. Good to see him missing there, Thurl. Oh, and Tom Chambers takes it coast to coast with the Tomahawk Jam. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Oh, and I call that a steal and a putback for Kevin Johnson. Nah. But Thurl Bailey this time does get it in the paint. They are going to score a couple times. I'm not going to win this game 100-0, that's for sure. It's guaranteed that that's not going to happen now because they already have 12 points. And wow, this first quarter is already almost done. With amazing speed. Damn, Marley, watch this. Cha, double coverage. Yep, not a good idea to take that shot. But I told him to do it, and I'm the coach, so I'll eat that one. But Mark West is going to do that all day, baby. Mark West. Not Mark Henry. Not Mark Calloway, the real name of The Undertaker. I don't know why I'm going all wrestling-y. Although I did just mention wrestling a while ago because in Minnesota is where I learned to wrestle from Eddie Sharkey, trainer of champions, and his assistant at the time, Terry Fox. Oh, big dunk by Marley. Other guys I trained with at that wrestling camp, Austin Aries, who's my best friend in the world, and Sean Devari. who had a quite successful run in WWE. Well, now I felt that was a very late offensive foul. Oh! That was a very quick steal. Going to Doug West. Doug West. Not Mark West, Doug West. Oh, damn, Marley. See, now, really, I don't think that this game has an all-star team, or if all-star game, and if they do, they're not actually picking it from, based on merit. But, oops, that was bad. But really, you can't deny that that Mark West and Dan Marley are two of the best in the league right now. They're two of the best on the best team, which is this team, the Phoenix Suns. I mean, really a case could be made that KJ should be making the all-star team too. Ooh. And this second quarter not going all that well for your Phoenix Suns. Good D got right in Felton Spencer's face, but he makes it anyway. Oh, Marley. Now what an abundance of riches that Dan Marley could find that open door closed and then just kick it out to Mark West, who will of course double pump it in. We need to come up for another name for Mark West double pump jam, because that's really his signature move, and he does it maybe 50. Oh, he was wide open there, but he decided to give it to Jeff Hornacek, going for three, and his defender did not jump at all, but that's because he didn't have to, because despite being a great three-point shooter, in real life, Jeff Hornacek in this game can't shoot threes all that well at all. He can't do much of anything well in this game. So what do you know what we're going to do? We're doing this quick. We'll bring Pooh-Poo Perry in. And you have to, because the Timberwolves have a guy named Pooh Richardson. So we got Pooh and Poo-Poo. And Doug West scoring some points here. But there's the Poo-Poo dunk by Poo-Poo Perry. Man, he really wants to start. He really wants to get in here and do some good things for this Phoenix Suns team. Oh, steal. Let's not have our center taking the ball down court. As great as Mark West is, he's kind of limited in those kind of ways. He's not a do-everything player. He's not a LeBron James. Good rebound, though. Now he'll do this. He'll go coast to coast with the Mark West double pump jam. The M-Dub DPJ. Mark West double pump jam. And that is not catchy or clever at all, so we're never going to say that again. All right, rebound by KJ. Kicks it out to Poo-Poo Perry. Goes back to KJ. Nice give and go there. Yeah, you better call timeout, Minnesota. Oh, yeah, Minnesota there, eh? Better call a timeout, yeah. All right, Mark West with another rebound. Mark West, there you go. KJ really out-athleticing Pooh Richardson and the rest of Minnesota Timberwolves. Because the Suns really are an athletic team. They really are. I'm not just saying. They really, really, really are. 8 seconds. Oh, running low on time here. Boom, but with 2 seconds left, KJ gets a layup. Wonderful. Wunderbar. My first gimmick in pro wrestling was Helmut von Strauss, a German shoot fighter. And the Suns shooting 80% after that random piece of trivia by me. Timberwolves holding their own a little bit. They're only down 10. Let's wipe the floor with them. Let's wipe the parquet floor with the Minnesota Timberwolves on this. Look at the Timberwolves logo there. It looks like it has weird giant Pac-Man eyes. Oh well, you do what you can, right, Tecmo? Although Tecmo, makers of the Tecmo football franchise, Poo-Poo Dunk. This was their first foray into basketball. Now they put this game out on the NES around the same time. But by then I think people had moved on to the Genesis and Super Nintendo. And I don't believe that I ever played it on NES. So I can't vouch for its quality or lack thereof. Tom Chambers, you need to get in this game, buddy. There you go. Tom Chambers makes it a 12-point game. Look at him go in for the steal, but Kevin Johnson gets the steal. Back up to Chambers with the cutscene dunk. Oh, I love it. I want to kiss it. Okay, that was weird. Gross, sorry. We're moving on. And there's Poo-Poo Perry. Poo-Poo dunk. He is... my prediction is he is going to end this game firmly embedded into this into this Phoenix Suns lineup. I think he's found himself a permanent spot in this lineup. Really, besides punching people a lot, Jeff Hornacek hasn't done too much for us. No fault of his own. It's all the conspiracy of Tecmo to make him be a terrible player in this game. And I've tried to fight it as long as I could, but the fact remains, if they're going to make him that bad, it's just hard to play him. Mark West. It seems like they took all the skills that they removed from Jeff Hornacek and gave him to Mark West, because Mark West is like the Terminator of early 90s basketball players. That's not to say that he's naked and kills people to steal their sunglasses, but he's just unstoppable. Ooh, oh, Felton Spencer doesn't make that little layup. Oh. Poo-Poo Perry gets his own rebound though. I almost thought about taking a three with him, but instead, I thought that was going to be a cutscene in my favor. It was not. Tom Chambers, long time of possession on this game here. All right, Tim Perry. Okay, I was getting a little bit gun shy about taking anything but poo-poo dunks with him, but going up there to KJ. KJ trying to work his way into the paint, and he does, and he makes it. Ooh, and it's a 23-point game now. Now we're sailing. We are sailing like we're on a yacht. We're sailing like, what's that song by Styx? Oh, I don't remember, but I loved it. I love that song. Not Crystal Ball. Oh, well. Yeah, I just saved you from me singing a Styx song by not remembering what it was. So you're pretty fortunate there. All right, Mark West, look at him just go around everybody. Just march to the middle. It's like he's Moses parting the Red Seas of Timberwolves defenders. And now he's just going to punch Felton Spencer before he goes up in there, because Mark West is not in this game to hurt anybody except pride. Good block. Good block. All right, we'll run low on time. KJ. And I don't think I made a 3 all game. I should stop taking... If I was a better coach, I would have stopped taking threes long ago. Is that Eldon Campbell, formerly of the Showtime Lakers? Who cares? He's on a loser team. We don't care about losers here. We only care about winners. Like Poo-Poo Perry. Poo-Poo dunk. Putting stank on it every time. Poo-Poo Perry. Oh, they're still, they have not given up yet. They have not just gone back to the locker room in disgrace. But now it's closing in on a 30-point game here. Oh, why? Mark West just kind of kept running into his man, which was not a good idea. Not his man. Doug West was not his man. Doug West was, I think he was good. I think he was a decent player. I think he was good at rebounds for not being a big guy. Oh, cutscene dunk by Mark West, making up for that weird foul after the shot there. All right, Dan. Thunder Dan, a little quiet. See, Thunder Dan, you put him in shooting guard. He's just not as effective, not as explosive, because he doesn't blow by his guy. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. It all would have been solved if Cedric Ceballos hadn't broken his darn leg. Mark West, look at that. Just seemed to be kicking the ball down the court to where it needed to be so he could make that shot. Campbell again. And some good defense by the Wolves. Oof. Nice. Oh. Kevin Johnson didn't get that shot in, and then he was a little pushy. You're better than that, KJ. Although I hear you're not the nicest person. The real coach of the Suns now was a guy named, I believe, cutscene dunk. It was a guy I think named Cotton Fitzsimmons. His first name was Cotton. Pretty sure it's a nickname. I don't know why you'd call yourself Cotton though. Unless you, maybe because he was soft and white. I don't know. There you go, Mark West. Boom. No, missed the dunk. Are we tired? We tired, guys? You need a nap here? You need me to call timeout so you can take a little nap? Oh, and Campbell's going to take a nap there after that big foul by Pooh-Poo Perry. Let's take a look. How you guys doing health-wise? Excellent, 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 excellent. Everybody in double figures. Even Tim Perry, who's played limited minutes thus far. All right. Tony Campbell. Yep, don't know. Ketchup AI working for them. They don't like. That was nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. That's a Led Zeppelin line. I'd sing more, but I would then have to. I could be sued by Led Zeppelin for singing too much of that song. KJ picks it up. Good ball handling skills. Good hands by KJ. Picks. Oh, that'd have been really nice if who was that? Tom Chambers would have actually moved towards the ball that was kind of knocking at his heels. Thorough Bailey. Oh! Wow, Richardson burst of speed there. They are playing catch-up AI. No doubt about it. But that's cool. We'll have KJ mop up the rest of this quarter, this game. Time to see. Up to Tim Perry. Yeah, it's like their stats go up 15% near the end of the game in a blowout, which is fine. Hey, sure. Try, they're playing for pride, I get it. I'll advance the ball here. We got 7 seconds left. Boom. Oh, Dan Marley finally getting in there. Wake up there, Dan. All right. And that wraps it up. So we get the sports wrap up. Minnesota Timberwolves fall, as does everyone, to the Phoenix Suns. Suns 86, Minnesota 60. 81% shooting by the Phoenix Suns. Nicely done. 14 rebounds, 8 blocks. Good stuff, except for 3-point shooting. But I only took 4 of them and missed them all. Now let's look at the stats. Pooh Richardson, they got some balanced scoring there as well, but nobody really stand out. Thorough Bailey did all right. But looking at the good guys, Kevin Johnson with 20. A lot of those near the end of the game. Mark West with 30. Now Dan Marley only 12 once Tim Poo-Poo Perry switched spots with him. He didn't do a whole lot, but man, look at that. Nobody really missing too many shots. Decently done, guys. All right, we have finished this, the 8th game, maybe 9th, probably 8th game of Justin Sports Network Phoenix Suns coverage. I'm Justin Leeper. You've been pretty cool for watching this. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you on the court. Bye-bye.